So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer, and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Plays it across. Azar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Batistuta. Oh, such a clip. And Batistuta! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Cross to the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper. Messi. For Szoboszlai. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Spread it left. And that's an errant pass. Guti. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Bayer Leverkusen still without a single shot on target. Silvestre. That looks a good ball through.
Liverpool really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Salve, Mobila, tá na área. E aí, mano, beleza? Tamo junto. Eu não respondi logo de imediato que eu acabei de botar o headset, tá ligado?
Casemiro promptly onto that, and that is that. Kukçu.
Poxa, velho.
Referee's given a throw. Rijkaard. Single. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Guti. And it's Szoboszlai. And he cuts out the supply.
Meu irmão, o jogo tá lento, Mobila. Não sei porquê, velho.
Van Nistelrooy.
Tá lento demais, velho. Não sei se é internet, tá ligado?
Rudiger gets across to intercept that.
Desce de divisão. Por quê, mano? Fosse pra qual divisão? Agora.
It'll be a throw-in.
Tá em qual agora?
Kukçu. And he's had it nicked away.
Meu irmão, meu jogador tá tudo lento, velho. Parece que tá jogando câmera lenta, meu irmão.
And he's managed to get free.
Oxi. Opa aí. Eu tô tocando a bola pra um lado, a bola tá indo pro outro, tá ligado? Não sei o que tá acontecendo não, velho. Eu acho que é um lag. Não sei se é minha internet. Tá bugada.
And here's Neymar. He's going for goal.
Oxi.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Oxi, meu irmão. Que atualização bosta foi essa? Só vou jogar essa, velho. Senão eu vou perder a... Capaz do cara perder, tá ligado? E eu ser rebaixado de divisão. Eu tô na quarta, tá ligado? Já é um sacrifício da bexiga pro cara passar, pô. E se o cara perder, velho.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Opa aí.
Just eases him off the ball. Driven in.
Tá bugado, velho.
Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Messi. That's good running with the ball.
Oxe, meu irmão, o bicho tá uma porcaria, velho.
Played into space. Neymar in acres of space out wide.
Meu amigo. Em vez de atualizar, né, negão? Pra ficar melhor. Atualizando pra ficar pior.
Silvestre. And it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good alert.
Poxa, velho. Até a narração, tá ligado? Não tá saindo aqui. Tá tão bugado que até o narrador aqui não tá. Só a torcida do. O grito da torcida, tá ligado? Nem a narração tá saindo.
40 minutes gone. Half time closing in. Rijkaard. Great vision. This is Van Nistelrooy. Hazard tries one from range.
Poxa, velho.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Opts for safety. Casemiro. And this is Hazard.
Poxa, mesmo, o cara em vez do cara tocar, o cara passou.
And the whistle goes for half time.
Boa noite, Ezequiel. E aí, mano? E que posso te ajudar, meu irmão? Se tiver ao meu alcance, estamos aqui para ajudar, meu irmão. Um ao outro, beleza, hein?
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Delivers the ball. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Poxa, meu irmão.
Out for a throw.
E aí, Ezequiel? Pode falar, mano.
Van Dijk. And it's Hazard. And Silvestre. And it's Casemiro. Rudiger. And it's Casemiro. And it's Messi. McAllister. Neymar. And Guardiola. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's having a goal.
Não, velho. Vacilo, meu irmão. Chega, velho. Vacilo do caramba, velho.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you hit on the counter attack like that, it's like
Lado da
looking into
poxa,
a
velho.
sucker punch, and their days.
Não é nem vontade do cara jogar, velho. Esse jeito aí que tá aí. Oxi. Ver se eu consigo pelo menos empatar essa. A bronca, velho.
Talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Silvestre got a long way forward to join the attack. Bayer Leverkusen still this single goal behind. Hazard gets flagged offside.
Não, mano. Eu sou aqui de Alagoas, tá ligado? E tu, Mobila? É da onde? É de Minas, é?
Van Dijk.
The attendance for this match was
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
And it's Kukçu.
Bayer Leverkusen really are
Ixi,
going for
meu
it here,
irmão,
Peter.
bicho.
Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly
Ah, de
help
Salvador,
their
mano,
cause.
beleza. Ah, foi tu falasse naquele dia, não foi? Eu esqueci, pô. Tu tinha falado naquele dia que tu era de Salvador.
And that has put
Esqueci,
paid
ó.
to that.
Da Bahia, não foi? Tu falasse.
Neymar has an
Lembrei
approach to
agora.
the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Não, velho.
That is
A bola
Stuttgart!
passou pelo pé do jogador, pô, e o cara não botou o pé.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Really
Oxe, tá bom, meu
anticipated
irmão.
that well, didn't
Vontade
he?
de jogar, velho, assim, velho. A divisão, tá ligado? Eu vou nem jogar mais, eu vou jogar partida cooperativa, tá ligado? Até ajeitar isso aí pra esse bug, pô. Porque senão o cara perde todo o progresso do cara, pô.
Oh, terrific
E o
save
cara
from the
fica,
keeper.
sei lá, velho. Eu sei que tá bugado por dois lados, mas é ruim
That's
demais,
very
velho.
well played.
Messi. And it's Guti. Now it's Messi. Guti. That
Aí,
is
velho, a bola não passa não, irmão.
Rijkaard. Batistuta. Bout of passing here, really easy on the
That
eye.
was lovely, that.
It's Hazard! Oh, that was
Meu
no
irmão,
routine
velho.
save.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating
Tá
of the
dando raiva
keeper.
de jogar, raiva. Geralmente eu fico tranquilo, mas hoje eu tô com raiva desse jogo aí, velho. Oxi. Pra tu, em vez de ajeitar um negócio pra ficar melhor, ajeita pra ficar bugado. Oxi, nada a ver, velho. Oxi. Meu irmão. Passando é raiva, velho. Se soubesse que tava assim, não tava nem jogando, tá ligado? Divisão. Ei, mano, o cara falou comigo aí Ezequiel e depois não falou mais.
Quarter of the game. Yamal plays it short. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Guti. Bayer Leverkusen are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Pera aí, menino, que toque foi esse, velho?
Really might just end up
Oxi,
kicking
nada a ver,
themselves
meu irmão.
after that. That could well have been it.
Opa aí, velho. O estoque tá saindo tudo bugado, velho. Oxi. O cara toca pra frente, o jogador toca pra
Towards
trás.
the middle. Now it's Palmer. Oh, he refuses to
Ah,
take
meu
the
filho, você quer
bait.
rebolar aqui? Você vai tanto conseguir.
Denilson. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Fernandes. Donatoni. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And it's made
Não,
its way
meu
to
irmão.
him.
Opa aí. Por que tua mina tá com raiva de tu, mano? O que foi que tu aprontasse? É mobila.
Donatoni. And it's Guti. Donatoni. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Kukçu.
Poxa,
Bayer
velho.
Leverkusen really don't have a choice now.
Não,
They just
meu
have
irmão.
to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Silvesh.
Opa aí, velho.
And that has left
Não,
him in a
bicho, vai te lascama, menino.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Porque o que, mano? Fosse pra festa? Poxa, que não fosse com ela?
And he's in on goal. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Van Nistelrooy.
E tu não fosse pra festa com ela, pra ela tá com raiva de tu por quê? Opa aí, velho. Não, vai te lascar, eu vou conversar mais não.
So in the end, one goal.
Ah, fosse pra festa sem ela, não foi?
Exciting encounter where
Oxe,
both
mano.
sides
Por que tu não levou a bichinha? Pô?
genuine effort to go on and win it, but
Mas qual foi o
neither
tipo de
was
festa
able
que tu
to
fosse?
add to the scoreline in the end. How would you sum up what we
Que raiva da
witnessed, Jim?
bexiga, velho.
Bayer Leverkusen,
Ai, que ferrar. Ó, passando raiva essa bexiga, eu não vou nem jogar mais divisão não, velho. Quando a gente tá isso aí. Oxi. Nada a ver, meu irmão. Tentar jogar aqui pra ganhar esse tesouro aqui. Oxi. Mas por que tu não chamasse ela não, foi, mano? Pra ir pra festa? Eita, te entregaram, foi? Se lascasse, não foi? Teus amigos te entregou, não foi? As amizades da onça. Eita. Mas rapaz. Mas tu não fosse inventar de fazer besteira, besteira não, foi besteira? Aí a amiga dela, eu acho que na festa mesmo, ela já mandou aquele zap, né? Olha, tu não sabe quem é que tá aqui. Olha, vem cá, teu apelido é Mobile, é? É apelido, é? Ah, tá certo, é. Pode não, viu? Tem que ser fiel mesmo. É porque é o seguinte, né, pô? Às vezes o cara dá vontade de o cara sair com os amigos, né, velho? Assim, o cara conversar com os amigos e tal. Isso é normal, pô. O cara não traindo, tá ligado? Nem nada. Agora é porque tu era pra ter avisado ela, né? Olha, eu tô indo numa festa ali com meus amigos, tá ligado? Porque é bom o cara ser sincero, né? Porque evita essa surpresa aí. De chegar no lugar e a turma. O pessoal entrega o cara, né? Menino, olha o time do cara, velho. Meu irmão. O cara é o time, viu? Vamos ver se eu faço alguma gracinha, né? Do jeito que tá travando. No mobilador? Não entendi não, como assim? Mobilador. Ah, no mobile. Mobile é mobília de mobile, né? Futebol mobile.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Olha, aí tá normal, ó. Já não é. Lá na divisão tá lento, tá ligado? Mas aí tá normal aí, ó.
Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking for options for movement. Guti.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kukcu. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Delivered long. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities.
Entendi.
Himself, no matter what the situation.
Mobilador, é? Eu nunca ouvi falando esse nome não, velho. Primeira vez. Poxa, a narração sumiu, velho. Depois dessa atualização.
Ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here.
Poxa, meu irmão.
Offside that time. Oh, what a mistake!
Vacilou, meu filho, é caixa. Não vem brincar comigo, não vem brincar na minha frente aqui na área não, que eu guardo.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So a breakthrough already. Casemiro cuts out the pass. That's a little off target. Can he get on the end of this?
Poxa, meu irmão.
Oh, that's fabulous. To Nielsen. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. Now the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Played to Casemiro.
Homem, que toque foi esse, menino?
And he has been fouled there.
Já foi preso? Como assim? Fizesse qual besteira? Pra ser preso.
Casemiro. Oh, that's ambitious.
Poxa, meu irmão, que chute feio.
Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Se o cara chuta devagar, o cara manda na mão do goleiro. Se o cara chuta com força, essa bexiga vai pra fora.
Somewhat off target. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. And now the breakaway. Kaká.
Sai que é tua, Tafarel.
And the danger is averted.
E foi que tu andasse aprontando, meu filho, pra poder ser preso.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Não, velho.
It's a little undercooked.
Oxi. Tá doido, é Van Dijk. Opa aí, velho. Vai te lascar, menino.
Corinthians
Oxi.
are back in business. The movement so precise.
2 anos foi.
The finish sumptuous.
Mas tu aprontou o que, meu filho? Tu aprontou o
Hit
que?
on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker
Porra,
punch,
opa aí,
and
velho.
they're dazed.
Oxi.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hazard with the delivery.
O jogo tá uma bosta, velho.
Claims it. Safe hands.
Tá uma bosta de verdade mesmo,
Now
velho.
it's
Opa aí.
Neymar. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Danielson picks it up out wide. Neymar. Great chance! And he's straight offside.
Amém, amém. Graças a Deus, irmão. Eu acredito. Deus abençoe. Você viu, né, meu irmão? Você viu que não tem futuro, né, velho? O cara viver uma vida errada é só prejuízo, pô. O cara não ganha nada, tá ligado? Né?
Deftly away.
Eu sei que você deve ter aprendido, né? Graças a Deus. A vida lhe ensinou, né, meu irmão?
Now it's Guti.
Eu tô aqui arretado com esse jogo, velho.
Quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go
Opa aí,
chasing the
meu
ball
irmão.
in numbers and they
Kaka! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Goes
Oi.
for the shot!
Passando raiva, velho.
Szoboszlai. Guti. Oh, good spread. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in
Só
the
pra aí,
face
véi.
of the danger that was growing. And it's Neymar.
Ser de zagueiro, pô. O cara deixou o cara meter a bola nas
Running
costas,
on
pô.
show here, but ultimately there was
Que raiva,
no way
véi.
through.
Opa aí, meu irmão.
And this is Neymar. Messi. And it's Gusto. Gusto is very much the model of the
Não,
modern day
menino. Que
fullback.
toque foi esse?
Messi. Well timed, excellent.
Só toque errado, menino. Vai te ferrar, bicho.
Loose pass. Hazard. Van Nistelrooy. The most accurate pass.
Meu amigo, vou fazer falar.
Temporary halt to the
Fazer
action.
mesmo, eu tô passando raiva aqui, velho.
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to
Ah,
suit
meu irmão,
both teams
foi
pretty well.
livramento que Deus te deu,
Who's
né?
ultimately going to win it?
Livramento de
It's
morte, viu, meu
anyone's
filho?
guess still.
Graças a Deus.
Well, it's been
E
intriguing
você
stuff
sabe, né,
so
irmão?
far, and
Acaba
it's
morrendo
1-1 at the break. Both
Luís,
teams hoping for a
amigo, meu filho.
pick-me-up in the
Acaba aí
second
pro
half.
inferno. Só tem dois caminhos, né? Sei que você sabe, meu irmão. O céu e o inferno, né, velho? O cara na vida errada. Deus te livrou, velho. Até de tu ir pro inferno, né? Porque o pior não é morrer, pô. O pior é o cara
Shifted off it.
ir pro inferno, né, velho?
Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Konate gets over and intercepts. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. And this is Van Nistelrooy. No,
Meu
he's
irmão,
not
o jogador
getting
tá
his way
ganhando
this
um ali,
time.
bicho.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Neymar. Knocks it out wide.
Opa aí, velho.
Deep vision.
Não, menino.
Goes for a shot.
Já tá dando raiva, pai.
It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Corinthians!
Meu irmão. Olha, olha.
They've done it! It was coming! They
Meu filho.
have their reward!
Oxi.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this
Não,
time.
velho.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Passa, menino. Oxi.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Guti. Now, he's got space here. The less said about that pass.
Ai, ai.
Is out of play. Schlotterbeck. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Lovely pass, but can he get
Eu
there?
não entendi como é que você livrou, mas teu pai não tomou tiro na cabeça.
Serginho. Could move up a gear here. That has not gone well. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, he's looking to get away, but the
Não, minha
defending is
brincadeira não, velho.
persistent,
Hoje tá uma
adhesive,
brincadeira hoje, viu?
and that was asking for too much. Schuberschlei. And it's Messi. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Xabi Alonso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Azar. Guti. And Guti! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Messi. Szoboszlai!
Ai, velho.
Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in
Como
those
foi?
moments, Peter. Just allowed the defense to
O policial
regroup
deu um
and,
tiro na cabeça do teu pai,
stop
foi?
the
Não
attack.
entendi não.
Kukcu does have his name on the score
Aí,
sheet, of
velho.
course.
Nada a ver, meu
The
irmão.
idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Poxa, mas teu pai morreu não?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude
Aí
and
foi o
application,
policial com
Peter.
raiva, foi dar um
They've
tiro na
got to
cabeça do teu
keep
pai,
pushing.
velho.
Well, they're looking a whole lot
Coitado,
more urgent now.
sem ter nada, sem ter nada a ver, né, velho? Teu pai,
Forcing the
no caso,
issue and they'll
levou o
get
tiro.
clinical.
Kaka.
Poxa, meu
He's
irmão.
picked it up out wide.
Aí quer dizer que teu pai, sem ter nada a ver, velho.
Cross flung
Pagou
in
o
towards
pato,
the
não foi?
middle. And they've got rid.
Foi o policial.
And Messi!
O policial com raiva, foi?
And that really should have been that.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
That pass isn't the best.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Kukcu. Now it's... Oh, he's having a go! And that's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Meu filho, você era viradinho, né, meu filho? Você? Misericórdia, meu filho. Meu pai, meu filho. Graças a Deus que Jesus deu esse livramento aí, né? Infelizmente seu pai partiu, né,
Changes the
velho?
foot here.
Mas seu pai veio pra contar a história.
So again, we
Graças a
have
Deus.
parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's
Agora
going to come
é
down to how badly
procurar,
they
né, irmão?
want to win
Verdadeiramente
this.
mudar de vida, né?
Well, that might be that, Peter.
Para
Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Prosperar, né, irmão? No mundo, no lado espiritual,
And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, somewhat off target.
materialmente, construir uma família,
Keeper's got good distance on that.
né?
Danielson. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Procurar servir a Jesus, tá ligado? Que é o que, nessa vida, pô, é o que vale é servir a Deus, pô.
To be added on.
Não adianta de nada o cara conquistar bens materiais,
Casemiro.
conquistar uma família se o cara não tiver Jesus, tá ligado?
Beyond the defence.
Sem Jesus, meu filho. Ele disse, né? Sem mim, nada podeis fazer, né? Sem ele, meu filho, a vida não tem sentido, não.
As it goes. A good watch, a really
Jesus
good
disse, né,
watch.
meu irmão? Seu
Both
caminho, a
sides
verdade é
toiling to try and
o Pai, a não ser por
outsmart
mim.
each other, but
E
it
também
wasn't
ele
to
disse,
be,
né?
and they're all
Que
scored.
Deus amou o mundo de tal maneira que entregou seu Filho unigênito para que todo aquele que nele crê não pereça, mas tenha vida eterna. Amém, tá vendo? Deus é tão bom, meu irmão, que Ele deu essa oportunidade de você ir para a cadeia para refletir na sua vida, livrou você da morte, do inferno, que você na situação que você estava condenado ao inferno, né? Infelizmente que você estava na vida do crime errada. Não posso dizer que se você morresse ia para o céu, né? Mediante os seus frutos, pelo fruto se conhece a árvore, né? Então, graças a Deus que Deus lhe deu esse livramento, né? Tem que louvar, agradecer muito a Deus, amém? Porque Deus é fiel, né? Deus é fiel. A Bíblia fala, né? Ainda que sejamos infiéis, todavia Ele permanece fiel. Deus é Deus, é oportunidade, né, meu irmão? E eu louvo a Deus pela sua vida, que Deus lhe deu essa grande oportunidade de você estar vivo aí para contar a história. Então, materialmente você já está prosperando, graças a Deus, que eu estou vendo aí, né? Deus tem lhe abençoado. Honre esse trabalho, honre sua namorada aí. Não sei se você tem plano de casar com ela, não sei como é aí os seus planos, mas honre isso aí, honre a Deus, amém? Honre a Deus que você vai prosperar, meu irmão. Você honrar a Deus, você vai prosperar. E o que é honrar a Deus? É você procurar fazer aquilo que é certo, né? Eu também já vivi assim, não vivi assim, não cheguei a esse ponto, né? Que você chegou aí de você já trocou bala com a polícia, essas coisas aí, mas também já andei por muito caminho errado, entendeu? Na minha adolescência e juventude também fiz muita, como eu digo, né, muita besteira mesmo, passei de morrer também. Jesus me livrou da morte, né? Meu irmão já era evangélico, já orava por mim já. Deus me deu muito livramento e eu louvo a Deus por isso. Hoje eu entendo, né? Na época eu não entendia, não conhecia a palavra de Deus, era ignorante, mas que a Bíblia diz que Deus não leva em consideração o tempo da ignorância, né? Enquanto a gente não conhece a palavra dele, enquanto a gente não conhece a verdade, assim, Deus não leva em consideração aquele tempo. Mas a partir do momento que a gente escuta uma mensagem, né, da parte de Deus, que a gente tem que se arrepender, praticar as boas obras e tudo, começar a conhecer a palavra, né, através de Jesus Cristo, e Jesus Cristo através da palavra, aí a gente já não é mais ignorante, né? Você Assim, tem alguma pessoa na tua família, Mobila, que é evangélica assim, que ora por você? Se você já foi evangélico, se você já visitou alguma coisa desse tipo, já ouviu a palavra de Deus. Quando estava na cadeia lá, você foi evangelizado?
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Chutei a bola, velho. O cara não chutou porque tá muito lento, né,
He's
velho?
enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Foden. Camavinga. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Meu irmão, bicho, até pra ganhar a bola tá.
And he's intervened well there. That has been slung wide.
Tá osso, viu, meu filho?
They've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
He's a sharp little ball here. Bayer Leverkusen getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance.
Não,
That
velho.
is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Amém. Eu queria que sua tia já ora por você, né, meu irmão? Graças a Deus, né?
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Guti. Chips it through, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be
Doidice é esse jogo, menino?
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Aí quando tu
Yeah,
tava
he was
na
well
cadeia,
placed
tua
to
tia foi te
deal with that.
visitar, Mobila?
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Soboslai plays its chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Camavinga,
Vai. Beleza, mano.
Messi. No, that's been intercepted.
Não, menino.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Guti proves just a little bit too strong. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Couch. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
Amém, mas ela pregava a palavra de Deus pra você, né, meu irmão? Dava conselho, né? É bom, né, velho? Ainda bem que você tem uma pessoa de Deus pra lhe visitar, todinho, pra dar conselho, né?
Alexander-Arnold. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's lofted through here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Thinks about the shot. And they've got a throw. Half an hour played now. That is a
Aí,
little...
velho.
Tries from a long way out. Donnarumma sends that a long way.
Tá uma porcaria, velho. Tá ligado?
Pretty loose pass. Now it's Guti. Played out towards the right wing. Ball has bounced loose now. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Searching pass he's played there. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Meu irmão, o jogo tá travado, velho.
Foden, he's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi. Kokchu shifted it to the flank. Hazard threads one in. Hazard and a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Eu toquei a bola aqui pra trás, velho.
Rangers. Konate gets a foot in here, and it's Kokchu. Knocks it into space, skims one in. Grinders. Whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, good effort! And it's in! And the game has liftoff!
Gol bosta.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are in front now. The game's... Oh, chance! Surely! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Dani Olmo.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Vai te lascar, bicho. Que jogo de frango.
Messi. And it's Kokchu. Kokchu. Guti. Guti! Count. Dani Olmo. Count. Oh, sweet feet. Dani Olmo. Played in. Soboslai tries to clear. That's a decent clearance. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Ball played for Kokchu. Ball looks a good one. No, again there's no way through. Grinders. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Foden. Now it's Camavinga. He's had it taken off him. Van Dijk.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that could set him on his way. Konate. And it's Soboslai. Can he get on the end of this?
Ai, ai.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, cracking ball. Count looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. That has not gone well. Count is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, well played. Szoboszlai. Guti. That is ended up in no man's land.
Vai te lascar, bicho. A bola não passa não, velho.
Steps in, and that's the end of that. Some really good ball movement. Can he finish? And how did he not put that away?
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Casemiro spots it and intercepts. Dani Olmo. Now it's Foden. Lukaku. Tries to pass it through. That's an errant pass. Casemiro.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's having a shot! Oh, that was
Que menino.
Yeah, typically for him that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Jogo desgramado, velho. Ela bota a bola pro lugar, essa bexiga vai pra outro. O shot pra ele, velho.
Now it's Lukaku. Aims beyond the defence. Kupchu. Silvesh. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Ai, ai.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Has been indicated.
Reinders. Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Just eases him off the ball. And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Griezmann. Space for him to turn and look. Cruyff's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Guti. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Azar. And that's gone loose. Howson deals with that comfortably. Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he cuts out the supply. Courtois punts it upfield. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Tchouaméni. Now it's Cruyff. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Neymar going after that. And here's Griezmann. And here's Bellingham. And that's a... It's Griezmann! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cruyff powering forward here. Griezmann.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tchouaméni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Kept it out somehow.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, there's the clearance. Chance for a shot! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Yamal does well to get it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Now it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And here's Griezmann. Nice. It's Griezmann! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Griezmann actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And he's quick to get rid. And that has left him in a heap. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Mbappe. And Jamal. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. Llorente. Cruyff is herring after that one.
Might want to be careful there.
Chouameni. Looking for the run. Oh no, this does not look good. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Guti! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thinks about the shot. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Tries to pass it through, tries to play it through, shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Barcelona have their third corner. Messi! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona and Guti! It's hit the uprights. Not a bad try by any means.
Guti certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Plenty to aim. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Can he finish? It's hit the crossbar. But he's left disappointed.
Chouameni must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Caceres is there to clear. Saliba. Can he get on the end of this? Lopez. Shoots! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Chiellini, tidy with his distribution. That has been cut short. Goulet. And here's Bojan, and he's in on, and he shoots! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. White does well not to be outdone there. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. That's a lovely pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Bojan. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Goulet has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Goulet! Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Silvestre threads one in. He's looking wide, and it's Ribéry. Now it's Pelé. Messi, and this is Messi. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Fermin has been caught there, it's a foul. The pass has gone astray. Caceres and Mateus. Nice looking ball. It's beautifully weighted. Oh, what has happened here? Takes a shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ribery in acres of space out wide. Chance! Goulet. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Ribery. Picked out brilliantly. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Cleared away. Vermeer, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Pullet. Played with finesse. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Zanetti. And here's Goulet. Lopez. That's a good ball. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And this is a chance, surely! And there's a goal. They are purring, truly purring. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Van Bronckhorst. Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Messi. Chance here to counter. That has been slung wide. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. And the finish! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Paris Saint-Germain are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11.
So, into the second half.
Ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 18.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. White. Pele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. And Bronckhorst did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass somewhat off target. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He is through here. Silvestre. He is just caressing the ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
And he's taking no chances there. Mbappe! Brazil have their second corner now. Dani Olmo. And Hullet! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ribéry unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bojan. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Opts for safety. Saliba. That's a sharp pass. Foot in. Pelé. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a tiny finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Brazil still making a fight of this.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's big. Messi! Dani Olmo. And it's Lopez. And it's Hullet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. 75 minutes played. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mateus gets on his bike and on the move. Now there's a fine ball. He's found the way. Big chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Good ball over the top. White. Now Gonzalo Inacio. White. And Mateus. Messi. And here's Mbappe. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Van Bronckhorst. Rijkaard. And here's Bojan. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Goulet. Out towards the flank. And it's Olmo. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Can he get it through? And that has left him in a heap.
Substituição em andamento.
And Guti! And that is wildly off target. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Bullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
We all know what Xavi's game is about, Peter, but that doesn't help when it comes to trying to stop him.
Extraordinary, really, because he's never had to rely on pace or on strength.
No, his game is all about finding and exploiting space and knowing the landscape around him, and he's just brilliant at creating goals and scoring them.
Yeah, he just seems to have all the time in the world on the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's good running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Stoichkov receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. He's a sharp little ball here. Thinks... Oh, Mbappe! And Milan have the lead.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Assegnato al 18° minuto, numero 18.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice-looking ball. Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's made its way to him. That is lovely. Quality ball. Now it's Kaut. Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Xavi finds himself offside. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thinks one through. Ronaldinho. Khan claims comfortable. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good spread. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. It's a really well-measured ball. Knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira, deftly out wide. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Kvaratskhelia.
Senegal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got away. Now it's Xavi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kvaratskhelia. And the shot! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well.
Could be danger here. That'll be a throw-in.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely spread. Cannavaro. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Couch. Senegal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's through here. Ronaldinho. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Searching pass he's played there. That's beautiful. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Belletti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Xavi Alonso.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That's going wide left. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Alexander-Arnold. Xavi Alonso. Senegal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vieira.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Numero 18.
A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Xavi. Numero 14. Xavi Alonso. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Neymar. Il numero 7.
Nearly, but not
4.
quite.
Il numero 27. Silvestre. Attenzione, un cambio.
Lee Kang-in. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Xavi. Milan have it back and can go again. Kukçu. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Neymar. Kukçu concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Marquinhos, back to the keeper it goes. And Van Bronckhorst. And it's Pedri. Xavi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Caught offside that time.
Senegal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And he's picked it up out wide, and he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal gets into a good position. Vinicius Junior, and it's Neymar. And it's lofted through here. Vieira. Xavi. That's Cannavaro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Pedri. And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Belletti. Guti going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's destined for the flank. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Tevez. Hazard. Seedorf. And it's Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? Messi! And he's there to belt it away. So it is still 0-0. Guti. Now it's Hazard. Ronaldinho. He's found space here. Messi. Zanetti can so cleverly bypass the press. Kaka. No, it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Seedorf. And Silvestre. And it's Luis Suarez. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hazard. Seedorf. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. That has been cut short. Now it's Tevez. Zanetti. And Mateus. Threads one in. Messi. And it's Guti. And he's picked it up out wide. Guti. Van Bronckhorst. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Nicked it back from... And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Senegal with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho plays it short. That pass has been well intercepted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi! It's a loose ball. Luis Suarez.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Now it's Guti. Mateus. He's in a great position here. Aims beyond the defence. He's had a shot! And he's done it!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that should get the job done. And he's quick to get rid. Well, they've got it again. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
And he's gone looking for safety. That's very neat. And they win it back again. Oh, sweet feet. A lot of big chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Le numéro 21.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the
And that is all they have time for. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Rower Reds get the ball rolling in the second half.
Senegal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Belletti. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Hazard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The Royal Reds needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Lofted in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. It's always been caught napping. Deftly away. Guti goes long. Silvestre, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Hazard gets into a good position. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pepe. And it's Zanetti. That's a cute ball. Messi is flagged offside. Row of Reds are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Played into space, nicely spread. Looking to play him in. Kaká receives it in a wide position. Now this could be a chance. And this is Messi. Cannavaro gets it clear. Messi. Silvestre gets over and intercepts. Kaká looking to be a menace in the final third. Guti tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. Well, Guti concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 9.
Senegal choosing to make the first change.
Le numéro 7. Ronaldinho. Le numéro 14. Le numéro 20. Hazard. Le numéro 30. Messi. À leur place, le numéro 99. Le numéro 6. Le numéro 10.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Le numéro
Zanetti.
21.
And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got away. Now he's got space here. He's through here. And a chance! moment. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Senegal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Changement.
Roa Reds can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Senegal with the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass is just off target. And it's Cannavaro. And he welcomes it in. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Distributed tidily. Drills one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Roll. Sylvestre providing an outlet on that flank. And Bronkhorst.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Senegal close now to seeing this one through to the end. 2 minutes to be added on. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. Might be danger. Real chance! And that is as much as we have time for. Senegal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that is a little undercooked. Beckham. That's a good ball out wide. He won't be happy with that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good for me.
Varane is there to clear. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Del Piero. And here's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Xavi. And here's Del Piero. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cannavaro makes the interception. Senegal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Ronaldinho. Throw in. And it's Xavi. Vieira does well to get it back. That has not gone well. Cannavaro.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Eto'o. Beckham. Belletti. Can he get it through? Cech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Beckham. That's destined for the flank. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh no, what has happened here? Van Bronckhorst. And it's Ronaldinho. That has been slung wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Bronckhorst just loves to go forward whenever he can. good-looking ball. It shot a goal! Vieira. It's Belletti. Vieira. Tries to play it through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Belletti aims beyond the defence. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Decent hit from there. And this is Del Piero. Beckham. And he's on the cook now. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's... And he shoots! Oh, that's another chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Tries to pass it through, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Senegal really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're off again.
Senegal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Beckham. Isco. And it's Beckham. Knocks it into space. He's had it taken off him.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Now he's got space here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's been... There's the shot! It's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Isco. Beckham. And that's been won straight back. Great vision. Eto'o finds himself offside. Senegal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 80
Xavi is
314.
the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Ambitious ball here. And this is Ronaldinho. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, a delicate chip through. Dink through. And he's intervened well there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Oh, what's he done? Hangs one. He leaps for it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Del Piero receives it in a wide position. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. More and more pressure on the ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. That's going across goal. That's a decent clearance.
Senegal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a sharp pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Senegal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. And that's play. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Changement pour le Sénégal. le numéro 7,
The two
Ronaldinho.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 20,
Senegal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
le numéro
Vieira
8,
cuts out the
le numéro
pass.
21, Messi.
Senegal
Le numéro
clearly now
99,
in lead preservation
le numéro
mode.
22,
And this is
changement en cours.
Stoichkov. Tigres can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Moran gets over and intercepts.
Il y aura 2
And
minutes
it's
de temps
Olmo.
additionnel.
Nicely weighted ball. Guti. Two minutes to be added on. And that will be the final act. Senegal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and
Votre
proficiency.
attention, s'il vous plaît. Le propriétaire
Your final
du
thoughts, Jim?
monoplace bleu
I think we just
qui
saw a
gêne la
team
sortie des buts
winning by
est
playing
prié
to
de
their
déplacer
strengths. There was a
immédiatement
clear
son
picture of
véhicule.
what they...
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's
Hello,
so much
everybody,
more
and
important
welcome
than
to
this
today's
game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. And he's forced to go back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? And he gets rid in a hurry. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lewandowski. Little pass back. Now, can they get him away? Cardoso. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Diego Llorente getting this one clear. Now it's Anthony. Cardoso does really well to win the ball there. And it's Azar. Now it's Lewandowski. Out towards the flank. Pedri. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Amrabat. For Pablo Fornals. Cardoso. Pedri. Pedri! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Amrabat. That is lovely.
That was lovely, that.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Kubasi. This is a promising build-up. Just eases him off the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Anthony. Cardoso. Yamal. And it's Guti. Stood up well to him there. Amrabat did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Guti surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Oh, there's the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Goes looking wide. Yamal. And Kubasi. Van Bronckhorst has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hazard. Look at the space here.
Guti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Lewandowski. And that was very necessary. What a throw in. And that was nowhere near his best. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed. It's Lewandowski! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pablo Fornals. Alexander-Arnold. That's where it came from. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, it rattles the bar!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nathan. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Bayer Leverkusen really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Away we go again.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pablo Fornals. Pedri wins the duel this time. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's come loose. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rudiger. Van Bronckhorst can so cleverly bypass the press. Pedri. Cardoso. And here's Hazard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nicely shaped ball. Tries to get it clear. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri. Cardoso needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Pinches it off him. Rudiger concedes a free kick for that. And still we await the first breakthrough. He's found space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kubasi. Pedri. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Cardoso. And it's Guti. Now that's well seen too. And he's been shifted off it. Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the left flank. Pablo Fornals. There's a sharp little ball here. The ball is loose and there could be danger here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a great position here. Can he? Oh, what a... And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And another try! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Pedri.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 6, number 23, Yamal. Coming on the field,
Guti.
number 18,
Now it's
Chouameni.
Hazard.
Number
Hazard
17,
will not want to lose out
Henrique.
here, not against this opponent. Now it's Isco.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Now it's Lewandowski. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hector Bellerin. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Bronckhorst. Alexander-Arnold. That's a little off target.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Two added minutes has been
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Now it's Lewandowski. Spread to the right. Pings it across. Diego Llorente getting this one clear.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Guti with the short one. Anthony. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Bayer Leverkusen make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kubasi. Van Bronckhorst. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, couldn't quite catch up to that. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Spread to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. He's looking wide. And that's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pedri! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Pedri deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Looking for the run. He's cut it out. That has not gone well. Now it's Guti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Guti plays it short. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And he thumps it clear. Pedri. Look at the space here. It's Asa! And got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot could be on. He's having a hit! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Lewandowski. Hazard. Hazard is flagged offside. Hazard. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Guti. Guti going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for Pedri! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, that's well spotted. Akman. And here's Lewandowski. He's played it back. Guti. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He is through here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pedri. Pedri running with intent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Al Kubas. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Bayer Leverkusen looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
That gets us going once more. Guti could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of...
Tries one from range! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Akman. Now it's Guti, distributed tidily. He's found a way through. And that's been... And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Bayer Leverkusen are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
He's got away. Goes for a shot! Yes! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0. Tries a shot! Off the post! Guti is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they...
He's going for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Now it's Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Cardoso. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Has another go! And yes, it's there! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance. And it's Guti. Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Akman, defending was strong and firm. And here's Lewandowski. That's tidy. It's Lewandowski! It's bounced back off the post. Driving forward. Tries to pass it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cardoso. Kubasi. Van Bronckhorst. Cardoso, who does have an assist to his name. That's Guti. Can he finish? And a neat finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 14.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Number 18. Coming on the field.
Bayer Leverkusen are having a ball here. Great chance! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step.
Shapes to shoot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he's had a shot! It's loose now. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And the chance goes to waste. Oh, he's been caught napping! Azar. Now it's Lewandowski. That's a nicely shaped
There
ball.
will be 5 minutes added time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Five minutes to add. Looking to play him in. Tries to play it through. And he's in on... There's the shot! And that is as much as we have time for. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for it's Lewandowski! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all.
Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! He's got himself an absolute peach. Not one, but two. It is a